Hey guys, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your 1111 Energy Portal Collective reading. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be pinned in the comment section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that you all are doing well. What a time to be alive. Let me first start because you guys know usually when the retrogrades, these big retrogrades that everyone talks about, like Mercury pops up, I always tend to talk about it so people can get prepared, right? Guess what? I didn't get to it because there's been a lot going on lately, but let me tell you, November 9th, Mercury went into retrograde, and it will be in retrograde into November 29th. Now, you guys know Mercury retrograde is about communication, mental data, travel, documentations, contracts. That's a biggie when we're talking about Mercury retrograde. I always tell people the easiest way to think about retrograde is like pushing the rewind button, things going backwards, or things unraveling, to be quite honest with you, for good or bad. Things could be unraveling and it plays out front and center during Mercury retrograde. And that's exactly the energy that I'm picking up. Now, I was hearing this song very loudly, and I get this song often, but I sat with myself and I realized when I hear this particular song, it typically is talking about something massive is happening and on a wide scale, right? So when I was meditating, the song that I got was Can You Feel It by the Jackson 5. We're going to talk about the zodiac. Well, let's talk about the zodiac signs first because it may apply, because two of the signs are very, it relates to the time frame that we're in right now and the time frame moving forward that resonates with the messages I'm picking up. So in the Jackson 5, the initial group, you got a Virgo, Libra, Sag, Taurus, and Scorpio. We are currently in Scorpio season. So the question is, can you feel it right now? Can you feel this shift? Can you feel how the dynamic has changed energetically, collectively? Can you feel it? That's how I knew that this message was like a biggie, okay? Also, like I said, one of the members is a Sagittarius. Sagittarius season is up next. Whatever starts right now during this 11/11 energy portal, it is definitely going to run its course all the way until 12/12, okay? That's what Sag season. So this I feel it already, and it is giving me life. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Like the shift in the dynamic right now is like, it feels like things are being unearthed, and I'm gonna tell you there is gonna be some things unearthed. Social media is about to unearth some things, and I feel like, man, stuff that's about to be exposed. The PR teams are going to be in overdrive trying to damage control. There's nothing that can be done for what's going to come out. Okay, nothing can be done. What's coming out is an unraveling, an unveiling, and the Most High is not playing games. I mean, everybody gonna get exposed. But the thing is what we're seeing now on a global level, like regardless of how much proof of wrongdoing, how much proof of craziness and just absurd behavior and unnecessary things is coming out, people will literally turn a blind eye if they feel like it doesn't have anything to do with them, or B, affect them in a negative way, or C, just certain prejudices or negative thoughts about life or other people's life, or lack of concern about other people's life. People will turn a blind eye to it. But this energy I'm picking up is we're coming in real strong. I mean, the spiritual collective is waking up very quickly, and I'm talking about the energy is coming in hot, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful because I feel like people are getting ready to come together, and I'm already seeing it play out. People are coming together in a way that is so beautiful that it is raising the vibration of the collective. I feel like because people are awakening and people are coming together, working together for the greater good for humanity, the vibration is raising. And when the vibration keeps rising, guess what? More people awaken. That's what happens when you keep people at a low vibration. Then they stay asleep. They stay zombie bots. They stay in a slumber, right? But when people are starting to come together, that's what we're meant to do, work together. We are meant to connect with each other on a soul level, on a universal level. That is what's meant to happen. And when that starts happening, the vibration raises. And that's exactly what I am feeling right now. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section how you feel. Like, are you feeling this? And I'm not talking about in your personal world. Now, that's not saying like in your personal world, that doesn't matter. But I'm saying on a collective level, like when you see things on social media, when you see things even around you, do you not feel like a sense like people are starting to get it? People are starting waking up and realizing that we need each other. So why are we bashing each other? Why are we not supporting each other? Everyone has different personalities. Everyone is not the same. But I feel like collectively people are starting to get it. Because if you listen to the song, Can You Feel It? It's like an anthem. It's like a celebration. It's an anthem of like, it's almost like an emancipation. Like, can you feel the freedom? Can you feel things lifting? That's exactly what I'm getting. Now, whenever I get this song, I never ever, the group is the Jackson 5. I never dig too much into that. But Spirit told me, focus on that number 5. Because it wanted me to share this message associated with the number 5. The number 5 is associated mainly with change. That's what's happening, a massive energetic change. The number 5 is also associated with journeys, adventures, freedom, okay, balance. And then in certain religious texts, the number 5 is associated with God's grace. We are being graced with divine presence. We are being graced with divine enlightenment. And we are being graced with divine peace. It's a peace coming over the collective. If you do not feel it, you may be in some type of tumultuous environment, or you're not open to it. And this is not a knock to anyone who's not feeling it right now, because maybe you have not, because I'm seeing, it's interesting, you know how dominoes get knocked down and it just like trickles around. That's how I'm seeing it, like a domino effect. If the domino has not, it hasn't come around to you for you to pick up on that effect, it's coming soon. Real soon, because I'm feeling it. I can tell you that. Let's talk about the spirit animal that we had today. That is the phoenix. Now, the phoenix is all about rising from the ashes, okay? What was meant to be destroyed has come back newer, stronger, more powerful than ever. And that's exactly what the phoenix is about. Transformation, renewal, rebirth, newness, stronger, purified. When I think about purified, I'm thinking about a clean slate. Things that were done wrongfully is being purged, is being cleared, is being purified, and that is facts, okay? So let's talk about names. This could be first, middle, last name, street name, business name. This could be you, or this could be people who will help change the collective on a mass level. So we have Arnez, Jamelia, Candace, Donald, Charlie, Jasmine, Jamina, and I've never heard this name before, but I just heard Jamina, Washington, India, Grand Walls, Mecca, Arnold, Catherine, Bonnie, Josephine, Cheryl, and Clifford. Again, these can be first, middle, last names, locations of businesses, because I'm definitely seeing stuff with, what do you call it? What is this? Something with departments of justice, and then also organizations that are fighting for, advocacy and things like that. So that any of those names or locations could be involved with buildings and structures and establishments that are here to assist the collective fearlessly. I feel fearlessly. I'm also hearing that something that was rejected by the government is being overturned. Like, they can't reject it. They can't do it. And they thought that it was in the bag, like they had it in their bag, like they had control. Not going to happen. And you guys know I don't get into politics unless it's really, really put on my heart, so I won't get too much into that. But hear me when I say, I feel like some of you guys going to come back to this video and say, yeah, you said this was going to happen, because I'm seeing it, right? So let's go ahead and jump into the reading. This reading is about collective energy, like mass awakenings. I'm telling you, I keep seeing dominoes, like one is getting knocked over and it's all going in a circle, and it's just a mass awakening. That's what I'm seeing. So we're going to go through the deck. 1111, I want to get the energy of the sun. You guys know the sun, whenever the sun comes up, it's a brand new day. It talks about what's new, what's next, healthiness, happiness, abundance. So we're going to get the sun and the card that comes before and the card that comes after. And then we will get clarifiers for our 1111 energy portal collective reading. Currently at the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups. I feel like people are tired of sitting down and just accepting whatever is happening to them. Whatever is being given, done with it. Done with it. I also feel like people are going to get privy to the laws and start looking up the laws and reading, information to protect themselves. I also feel like a lot of people at this time are going to be studying their ancestry, because this shift and change is going to awaken energetic DNA codes in a lot of people. It's not going to just be about politics, what's going on in your everyday life. I feel like your ancestors, their DNA, the strongest of your ancestors, their DNA is being awakened within you. That is exactly what I'm picking up. Okay, so let's go ahead. A lot of y'all, your intuition is going to be awakening during this time, so pay attention. A lot of you all will be brought into contact with soulmates. Now, people think soulmates is just about love, or I found my perfect person. That's fantastic and fabulous. But here's the thing, again, energy. The energy that people in love, the energy that people who are connected with their soul contract companions, when they come into connection and they blend and they merge, that raises the vibrational frequency of everything around them. It's almost like it can vibrate to 1,000-mile radius. Seriously. Because energy is so powerful. So a lot of you all soulmates are being awakened. I'm going to tell you, I've been picking this up for a while. I happen to be a twin flame, and I'm going to tell you for a fact, if you are a twin flame, this energy portal particularly about to be off the chain. You will be dreaming about this person a lot. You're going to be fighting to not reach out to this person. Do not go into runner chaser mode. Do not do it. Whatever's meant to happen, let it play out. Because you will start to feel really anxious. You'll start to feel like you need to communicate with this person. Things will unfold as they should. No chasing. And if you are in a runner phase, or that person's in a runner phase, they ain't going to take them shoes off. They done running. Immersion is coming together. High vibrational soulmates as well. Like if you don't resonate with the twin flame journey, high vibrational soulmates are coming into connection as well. So again, we want the sun. Yep, I said high vibrational soulmates, twin flames. You got the major arcana, the emperor. That's one of our divine counterparts. His divine counterpart is the empress. So again, we want the sun, the card that comes before, and the card that comes after, and then clarify. See, losing. They're losing. They're losing their steam. They're losing their power. They're losing their steam. They're losing their power. Anything of a negative vibration is losing the steam, losing its power. And when stuff like that happens, what happens with that? Like when you are overcoming something, overcoming obstacles, you know how people say, I knew it was too good to be true. Like every time something good happens, then something bad tries to come in and take my joy. Whatever can go wrong does go wrong. One of those type of energies is like, now that we have this collective shift for the positive, now here comes the distraction. So be mindful, because I'm gonna tell you right now, our energy is so powerful right now. This energy doesn't even have the strength that it once did. So the only thing that it can do is use illusions and distractions. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna work in the form. That's the form, the format in which it wants to use us, gifts and the negative, right? People who want energies and people who want to have a certain hold over people. Vision. You see how his eyes are covered? They're going to use visuals. People, a lot of us are very visual people. Symbolism, visuals, they're going to use that as a tool to distract you. And again, I'm not talking about just the government. I'm talking about in general. Like lifestyle stuff, people trying to compare themselves, trying to keep up with the Joneses, looking at what another person has and what doesn't. You gotta get away from those distractions. Don't allow that to be your everyday focal. You can't sit here and look at what you don't have, You need to be grateful for what you do have. Keep that in mind, because there's always someone who would love to be in your shoes. And I learned that from a very, very young age, and I am forever grateful. I wake up and express gratitude, and the spirit is telling you to do the same. So we want the sun. Look at that. I told you, this shit is crashing for them. This ain't us. Anybody who is opposed the Most High's plan, they are being, the tower is coming down for them. Keep in mind, the tower is Aries and also Scorpio energy. What time frame are we in right now? Scorpio. During this 11/11 portal. You got two major arcanas back to back, so this is going to be major. This is a big deal. People who want to be no kings, dictators. There's only one king, right? So here we go. This one's fall out. You got the King of Cups. Right now, we are currently in Scorpio season. So again, it could be a water sign. Did I say Scorpio? I did. In the group, the Jackson 5s, there is a Scorpio. So in Scorpio season, yeah. But you got two kings here, right? From those first couple cards. This is someone who wants to be a dictator. This is someone who is an empath, and they're using their empathic and psychic abilities. Because, trust me, there's people who are gifted like that, right? Their empathic and psychic abilities to help mold and shape the collective and help guide the collective. One is menacing, and I'm not saying that if you're an air sign, don't think about the elements. I'm not saying that, you know, if you're an air sign that you're menacing. I'm an air sign, so that's not my intentions. But one is giving menacing, and the other is just like, oh yeah, this about to be, we about to go down this different path right here. The flow is about to be different. Water has a flow to it. The flow of this situation is completely different than what we have been seeing before. Okay, so again, there, and it did take long for me to get to it, did it? So again, this is gonna happen right now. This 1111 portal is like none other. We have 1111 portal every year, right? But this one, keep in mind, it's an 1111 portal in a 9-year. A 9-year, the number 9 is associated with endings, transitions. So we're transitioning out of a time of this energy thinking that is ruling to nothing but abundance and shifts of positivity and light. But oh, it's gonna try to rear its ugly head, but it won't win, you know. And they know it's not winning. Look, there's gonna be a lot of people falling from grace, like out loud, in the government, in these social media entertainer influencers and things like that. And I'm not saying any specific names, so you guys know I'm not bashing anyone, but everybody's going to start seeing the falsehoods. And as soon as I said that the time was 1616, somebody's birth date is on the 16th, somebody's birth month is in July, January, or June, someone of prominence. Okay, so yeah, so let's get into it. The first card right in front, right in front of the sun, the 5 of Wands, conflicts, arguments, disagreements. I'm getting this in 2 different ways. A lot of us are no longer, just like we seen that 4 of Cups in the beginning, we're not just sitting down letting anything happen to us, we're fighting back. We are fighting back against opposition. And then also, there may be something else about, I'm going to spell it out because, look, small channels like mine, they will dock us for everything and delete your videos for saying certain keywords. But I'm seeing something else about a WAR, another one. Not something that's currently ongoing. This is something new about WAR. Yeah, because I just heard it's being put on the map. This is interesting what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing somebody with a globe. And this is someone who is in a position of power. I'm seeing somebody with a globe, and they're taking like a pin, and they're poking it in a location. I'm seeing like at the top of the globe. And they're poking it into this location. And it's like, okay, this area is next. Which makes me feel like this area has some type of natural resources or something of value. And that's why WAR is distractions also. I hope you all know that. All right. So you got the sun, and then you got the 3 of Wands, your ships coming in. You know what these ships are making me think about? Ancestors. Your relationship with the ancestors and also the past. That ship is also making me think about unconventional movement, like things moving in unconventional ways. Okay, and the spirit just said also something overseas. Most ships like this you will see traveling overseas, like large, very large bodies of water. So I'm getting something about, okay, thank you. I'm hearing also something about cargo, like cargo that is very necessary to day-to-day life, like the products that come about. That's what this WAR could be about. But let me tell you something. The 3 of Wands is seeing something positive on the horizon. So from this nasty ass energy right here, we are coming to a place of resolve. The number 3 is also associated with the Holy Trinity. Some will say the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, but we of course know is all consuming connection with everything and all us connecting. Realize that we are parts of the Father, the Son, just the whole Holy Trinity. 3 is working and establishing things together. And that goes back to what I was saying, like we're working together right now. If not in any other way, energetically, we are working together right now. And we are finding our way. The Hermit, seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom, seeking clarity. Before this year wraps up, because 2025 is the year of the snake. He has not made it to the snake yet. Before 2025 wraps up, you're going to realize how well people are starting to work together for the great of good. It's a mass awakening happening. And also Spirit just told me, like, a lot of people will fight it because it conflicts with what they've been doing for the longest. It conflicts with everything that they've been taught. And then others will welcome that ship. Like, I welcome whatever this ship is bringing in, whatever, you know, lessons I need to learn, whatever messages I need to receive, whatever it is that I need to be a part of. I'm waiting right here at the dock, waiting for it to land. I'm ready, you know. Also, some people are ready to go on a journey. Remember, I said oh wow. Remember, I was saying the Jackson 5, the number 5 is the first card. 5 is about journeys. A lot of people are ready for whatever this new journey is. They're ready. I feel like if you are watching this, if this title, the title of this video caught your attention, you're ready for the change. Even if you don't know it right now on a soul level, your soul knows. Our soul already knows the blueprint before it even plays out. Because we signed a contract before we got here. So your soul already knows, like, all right, this here we go. Let's make room. Scoot over. Here I come. I'm coming along for the ride. You guys are ready. I can tell you for a fact I am. I am ready for the shift. I am a part of the shift. I will always speak light into the shift because we are not meant to stay in darkness. We are not meant to stay in stagnancy. Well, I won't say stay in darkness because that's a concept of what you see and what you believe. We are not meant to reside in darkness, which means you always look towards the light. Don't allow, you know, darkness shadows, puts a cast over things. Don't allow a cast to be over your life or your reality. Absolutely the fuck not. No. Bottom of that page of cups. Messengers, I feel like I'm getting somebody of prominence who is using their platform for the good, the greater good. Like speaking against the system. Also, I'm getting like children, possibly some of your, so I've been saying this for a while. For a lot of us, we are raising children who are humanitarians, who will be changing the course of everything that we've ever known. Because now that we're going through this great shift, a lot of these children, don't forget, they're part of the shift too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all, if you are in tune energetically, spiritually, and you are awakened and you are going through an awakening, your energy rubs off on your children. Whether you teach them certain things that you believe in or not, it's rubbing off on your children, and they are very susceptible to that energy, and they're getting these downloads and they're going through this awakening right along with you. So let's go ahead. We want a clarifier for the 5 of Wands as well as the 3. King of Swords again. Hello. This is interesting. You got 3 wands here. And then right over his head, you got 1, 2, 3 butterflies in the next 3 days. Also on the 13th. Because this is someone who has something to say. Something important, and people are listening. Okay. Today is the 11th as I'm doing this reading. On the 13th of this month, there could be someone who is in a position of power, who says something very groundbreaking, who does something very groundbreaking, who puts their neck out on the line fearlessly. For some of y'all, it may also be you stepping up in a way where before you were possibly passive aggressive. Some of you guys are acknowledging that you have been passive aggressive in multiple areas of your life, and you're not doing it anymore because it was bringing you to a place of lack. Upright, not moving forward, not moving backwards. In reverse, it's just like there's nothing. Oblivion, just nothing. You all are doing that. Soon as I shuffle right after that Fool card, taking a leap of faith into something new. Like, all right, YOLO. Last shuffle I heard. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords in reverse. Again, people who feel like they have the right to rule, and people who feel like, you know, people who abuse power, regardless of what it is, government, personal life, whatever. People who abuse power, because kings and queens are right there in a position of authority. They're empowered. They're ruling with a solid hand. In reverse, they abuse their power. They fear being stripped of their power, so they get scared and they get reckless and they just do whatever to maintain that control. Somebody's going to fall from grace. I don't feel like they were ever in grace, but they gave themselves grace. But somebody is about to descend, and it's going to play out in front of the whole world. Keep in mind, we're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury going to bust your ass out every time. Mercury going to tell all your business. Mercury is like a 2-year-old in daycare. You know how 2-year-olds always go back and tell all the business. My mama be asleep and she be slobbing on herself. That's 2-year-olds. That's what Mercury retrograde is. Mercury is a badass kid. Mercury going to tell all your damn business. Understand that. Let's get a clarifier for the 5 of Wands. Universe. Damn. Look, didn't I say Mercury like a badass kid? What I say all the time about pages are the youth. Regardless of the age, they are the youth. Pages are young. They still got growing and expanding to do. Didn't I say telling all your business? Swords is communication and mental communication. Telling all your damn business. Came out sideways, didn't it? So upright is yes, reverse is no, sideways is transitioning in and out. 5 is about transitions because it's change. There's big talks happening right now. Big, oh, damn. Okay, so I just also heard an elite family, because y'all know we got elites that run this world. There's families that run this world, and this is facts. Really, it is. Well, if it wasn't, just think about it. If you look this up, like, who is the richest person in the world and who was the richest families in the world? Why would that even be documented? Why would that be necessary? And how were they able to maintain that? You get what I'm saying? So won't get too deep into that. That's for you to research. But what I just heard right now, an elite family member's child, their child is about to change the game, and their family is going to be under scrutiny because of it. I feel like they're going to say something that goes against their family's political beliefs, and it's going to expose that family. And then when the family goes against what they're saying and say, oh, our views are not the same as this child. And when I'm saying child, I'm feeling like this could be, this child is between the ages of 19 and 25. So I know that's not a young child, but compared to the people that I'm talking about, the elders that this child is attached to, that they're a child. And that's what they're going to say, like, oh, they haven't lived much, and they're under the woke. And that always sends me to the moon, because have you ever heard people say, like, everyone's so woke now? I've actually heard that a lot, and I just think to myself, like, so should we be asleep? So we should just go through life sleep. Do you know how fucking stupid you sound? You sound like a damn ignoramus. That is crazy to me. Anytime somebody thinks that they're insulting you by saying everyone's so woke now, you sound dumb. I'm just gonna say it. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard before in my life, because why would you be walking through life with Z's over your head? What? Is you cool? That's crazy to me. So anyway, and if you call yourself saying stuff like that, really think about why that bothers you. Because if you ask somebody what does woke mean, they can't give you an answer. It's just a constantly regurgitated phrase that people say, and thing that someone says when they don't like that people have thoughts and beliefs outside of what the traditional thoughts and beliefs are. I feel like that's what they're going to say about this person. This person is, oh, they're woke. They're part of the woke collective. If you're watching this, you are woke, so you're okay with it. But with the grand scheme of things, with the elites and stuff like that, they don't like that. They like puppets, because that's how you continue the cycle. That's how they continue their family lineage. This person right here about to stir up a whole heap and brew of shit, huh? I love that film. It's a male. It's a male for sure. It's a male child. You have nothing but males here. Also, anyway, you have 5 men here. Okay, you have a masculine here, and then of course you have a male here. You know how people, when they say that people are being catty, they say, oh, watch out, the girls are fighting. That's what this is giving. Interesting. Also, as far as spiritual awakenings for us is the collective, right? Us as the people outside of elites and whatever, because I don't even put them as a category of like normal people, because they to me, they are unrealistic because of their upbringings and the things that they, not to say that they're not, well, no, I don't see them as human like us, because it's a passing down of traditions that makes them see the world completely different and not really have much empathy, in my opinion, but it's my opinion, okay? But what I'm thinking about is, like, when I said that a lot of people will be fighting awakenings, they're seeing right before their eyes that this person, like, oh, why are we fighting this? It's time for change. Somebody's speaking up like it's time for change. And I'm also hearing something about change.org. There's going to be a big petition with that also, like a massive global petition. It is going to touch countries over countries over countries. It's going to spread. It could be from this person, because I'm definitely getting change.org, and there's a petition that's going to be started. It's going to be something so small, and it's going to take off. And that's very mercurial energy also. Let's get a clarifier for our 3 of Wands. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for the 3 of Wands for our 11/11 energy portal collective reading. Okay. Just sliding like it is. It's face down. Love to see it. Usually I don't like when cards are face down because that means something unexpected that we're not prepared for. But I feel like whatever this surprise is, it's coming in just on time. Regardless if it's positive or challenging, it's coming in just on time, because again, it's about your ships coming in right here. And whatever card is clarifying it, they're saying this is happening just as it needs to. Just as it needs to. Going back to this also, days with threes in it. The 3rd, 13th, 23rd, 30th, 31st, all within November. Massive things are going to take place for sure. I'm even hearing like this particular mass awakening has evil and negative energy shaking in its boots for sure. So again, I feel very strongly like people in power, people in positions of power are being demoted. And I feel like they're even being demoted by their own peers. You have a Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be involving a Leo. You got Leo twice here. This could be Leo also. A Leo with a number 5 or a 3. Yeah, both are fire. Just realizing that also. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 sideways is infinity symbol. So like I said, someone who feels like they have infinite power, infinite abilities to make things move their way, that's changing. Also, infinity is like forever. So traditions and values that people have passed down forever and ever and ever is changing. The power dynamic, the power structure, the power struggles subsiding. I don't wish that on nobody, but there could be a passing of a royal. I don't know if there's many royals in the world, right? Other than, what is it, England, right? There may be a passing of a royal, a monarch. Who is the damn queen right now? Is it Camilla or what? See, I don't keep up with that, but I'm, there could be a passing of a monarch, like a literal queen. Also, I'm hearing, and this is, again, 11/11, big changes. Like I said, there's not many royals in the world, but I'm also hearing that there's going to be a time where people are wondering, should we start back with the tradition of having royals? And for areas that never had royals before, there's going to be talks about, should we do that? And I feel like a lot of people are like, hell no, because she's in reverse. But I do feel like that's going to be a talk. That could be something that's going to circulate in social media also. Oh, yeah, a lot of fire. This fire, of course, but yeah, you got 3. Oh, wow. Remember I was talking about something with 3s in it? You got 1, 2, 3 fire cards. I'm not including this because this is our main energy. But something with 3s in it. And I was picking up something specifically with November 13th. A big topic that is going to make headlines for a very long time. It's going to be a big source of communication. Keep in mind also, when we have stuff that is trending a lot, distractions. You better pay attention to that. Please pay attention to that. When we have stuff that is talked about a lot, trending, people are doing videos about it, talking about it a lot, and it's just like oversaturated in social media, it has been associated with propaganda. So it is a narrative that has been sent out there so people can be focused on this, so that can go under the radar. Nobody's focusing on that. But let me tell you something. Again, people in positions of power, or who thought they had power, not anymore, because there's a mass awakening happening. And, a lot of people aren't going for the same BS. People are fighting now. People are standing up. Excuse me. And this ship is bringing in more awakened souls. And I'm getting something with ancestors. Some of you all do have royal DNA and you don't even know it. Like, you have like bloodlines, you have blood ties to like royalty. Because remember, I was saying in the very, very beginning that I'm getting like people starting to do, like, looking into their heritage and their lineage and their family tree and things like that. You know how in elementary school, a lot of, I know I did it when I was in school, and my children did it when they were much younger. Like school projects, they'll have you do a family tree, for like a history class or something like that. I'm seeing something like that, but it's not for a grade. It's not for school. Like, somebody is literally like putting up a tree Like I'm seeing somebody print up a tree, draw a tree, and they're literally starting, you know, from the roots of that tree and just building up to like the current day, the leaves that are current, right? The roots is what we came from. But I'm seeing like the leaves, the current day, like somebody's building up that family tree. Very interesting times, and what a time to be alive. I'm grateful to see it because it's a big shift right here, and it's so powerful, and I love it. The energy that I feel is like I have to contain myself seriously because it feels so beautiful. I could feel it's like something coursing through my whole body that says like, okay, you were activated. There is something else in you was activated. Like I feel it. You know how you see in movies like someone's electrocuted and electric currents is like going through their body. It made me think about what's that damn movie? Spider-Man. I forgot which one, but it was Spider-Man when Jamie Foxx played the Electric Man, and like the currents was like going through his body. I'm seeing like bright blue, like this blue, bright blue currents. And you know, blue is about protection. So that makes me also realize that as you're going through these awakenings, this energetic upgrade and ascension, you're protected. And that's possibly why I feel this heightened energy as well, because there's a peace that comes with that. When you know you're protected, you can feel nothing less than peace. You know what I'm saying? So peace be to all of you all. Thank you guys so much again, as always, for watching Queen Airbender Tarot. I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys are hyping up this video so it can flood the timelines for people who need to see it, who need to connect with this energy. I'm very grateful for every single person that supports in that manner. I do see the hypes. I do see the support. I see the comments. I always respond to the comments. And I thank you guys so much for the love. And I return that to you all tenfold. Until next time, take care. Be well. Bye.